Guys, so today I'm going to be talking about my must-haves and my favorite items for small businesses like Etsy shops and local artists, jewelry makers, things like that. So I will just go ahead and jump right in. You will have to excuse me because I am sick this week, but I promised myself that I would be making one video a week. So okay, so first up, I am a full-time artist and I also do a lot of jewelry making. So these were amazing to have. Just these little jewelry tags, since I make a lot of jewelry. I used to kind of just like throw them in one of those little plastic baggies and it didn't really look that great, so I'm really glad that I got these. These were only $9.99 on Amazon and I think they were like a pack of 200, so these are gonna last me a really long time. And I chose the floral ones. They have so many different designs though. Seriously, these are so cute. They even have the little holes up top so that you can hang them like at vending events and things like that. Just the back, and then they have little slits on them for necklaces and things like that. So these were definitely one of my favorite buys this month. So if you are a jewelry maker, these are perfect for you. Alright, next up is business cards. I know I always talk about these in my videos, but it's so important to actually have business cards because people aren't really going to know what your business is, or they're not really going to know how they can contact you if they want like more pieces or custom pieces or things like that. So in my opinion, it's really important to have business cards. It adds sort of a nice touch to your package anyways. I will leave a link below to Vistaprint and a code to get you 20% off of your order. Alright, next up is these thank you stickers. These are so cute. If you can't really tell, my aesthetic is a lot of floral. So these just say thank you and they have cute little flowers on there. I used to just like print off like thank you cards like individually, and then I had to cut them out and it was a lot of work. So this definitely saved me a lot of time. I believe this was, let me check real quick because I have it open. These were $8.99 and it was a pack of 1,000. So I have 1,000 stickers and yeah. It's going to save me so much time. These are really, really cute, and I just like to finish off each of my package with a little thank you sticker. They add a nice little touch to them, and I am not spending all this time printing and cutting up a thank you card. Stickers. So it depends on what you do with your Etsy shop or your small business, but for me, since I make art, I actually just go to Vistaprint and I print off little tiny stickers of my art. They're like miniature art. And that kind of makes it a good marketing tactic too, because you can say every purchase comes with a free sticker, and people love free stuff. So it adds a very nice touch to your packages and also gives someone, you know, a little bit more excitement opening up your packages, seeing that, oh, you know, I got a little sticker in there too. So they come in all different shapes and sizes. You can customize them to how you want. You can even just put like your brand name on there or whatever. You could do bumper stickers or decals or whatever, but for me, I just like the little circular ones. They're about quarter size, and I just put my miniature art on there, and it's super cute. So even though we are past Christmas, this works great with any holiday or even for next Christmas. I always go to the Target dollar spot, and they have really cute Christmas cards. I think this was a pack of 30 for $3. So they're really simple. They're not like specific to like family or friends or whatever. This one just says Merry and has little polka dots on there. I have more. I obviously didn't go through all of them this time around because I bought a lot. But I will just go in there and write thank you for your business this holiday season, Ariel. And it kind of makes it more personal, and I only do this around the holidays, otherwise it would take me much too long to do this all the time. But during the holidays it kind of do. But it tends to give people like an extra touch of just, you know, personalizing it, and they really seem to like it. And then if they want, they can even, you know, display it on their mantle or whatever with the rest of their cards in the refrigerator, things like that. But it makes it much more personal. It's a really cute idea to do around Christmas time and other holidays. I have talked about vinyl banners in my other videos, but I'm just going to go over it real quick because if you do vending events, in my opinion, that is one of the most important things that you can do when doing a vendor's booth. If you'd like more information on how to run a successful vendor's booth, I will leave the link below to my last video. But bannersonthecheap.com does banners for like $15, and they're huge. I will leave a picture right here. They're pretty big. The quality is amazing. The colors were perfect. Everything was great. It cost me $15, and that included shipping. So if you do a lot of vending events and a lot of vendor booths, then this would be a great idea to invest in. All right, so next is packaging materials and things like that, making your packages look really cute. I love it. Like, I used to not really care about my packaging, and I would kind of just throw it in there like craft paper and things like that. Like, it didn't look messy, it just wasn't really anything to write home about. So when I started like actually taking classes on how to wrap packages and make them look really cute, I was actually really surprised to find that people left me more reviews. My reviews started going up and up and up because people were just like so blown away by my packaging and the effort that went into it. So it doesn't even take that long, but I will just show what I have. First of all, you could find this at Walmart, or I just found it at my local King Soopers or Kroger store. I actually got this past week, and since it was technically a Christmas item, I think this was like 20 cents. So these are actually really cheap, especially if you wait for after Christmas. But this has like copper, gold, black, and silver, and it just gives like a nice touch to your packages. The next thing is obviously this is a Christmas item, but you can use this year round. It does not just have to be for Christmas. This adds for the cutest packaging. So most of the time I will put these on my little paper bags and just tie it in one single knot like that. So it's still easy for people to open up. You can find this at the dollar store, I think like 3 feet at the Dollar Tree. You can find these at Walmart for super cheap too. But I always have this year round. It doesn't matter if it's not Christmas. But okay, secondly, I think this is called garland, like miniature garland. And I will leave a link below to like all of these, but this is really cute. It's just like little stars on them, and I just add it as like probably the last thing that I add onto my packages, but it gives it like a really cute little pop of color, and then of course the stars on there makes it really cute. You can choose to use this or the garland. I think this was $5.99 on Amazon. Since most of my buyers are female, I think I only have like a handful of males order from me a year. I love using this yarn. I found this at Walmart for like $5. It's super fuzzy. It's really soft. I will leave another picture of this right here. This just adds a really cute feminine touch to it, and plus it's fuzzy, and yeah, people just, they love this yarn. Like, I love it too. Alright, next up is the information card. So usually what I will do is I will just print off a card that says, if you're happy with your items, please consider leaving a review, and if you're not 100% satisfied with your items, please reach out to my shop and I would love to make it right. This is amazing because it also pushes people to leave good reviews for you, but if they're not actually satisfied with their item, then they will feel more obligated to actually reach out to you instead of just leaving a bad review. I had someone this last Christmas who I accidentally sent the wrong item to them. It was a misunderstanding, but I was able to make it right because she reached out to me instead of just leaving me a bad review, and I fully 100% believe that was because of the card that I left. So really important. You can just print it out. I like to do just like columns, and then I'll just cut them out like that. It does take some time, but in my opinion it's worth it if it means that I don't get bad reviews on my shop, and I don't have any bad reviews on my shop, so I'm very thankful for that. Care instructions. I actually didn't used to include care instructions with any of my items, but now I do it with pretty much all of my items, especially things that since I make a lot of functional art like vases and coasters and things like that, I don't want people ruining the art, so I would just leave a little card in there. Most of the time it's handwritten depending on the item, but just telling them, you know, this can't be dishwashed, or this is how you would wash it, or if this gets wet, then use a damp microfiber cloth and just wipe it, let it air dry, whatever. That way they don't accidentally ruin the art and then you end up with a bad review. Next up is return labels, because I didn't realize how much time I was wasting on writing addresses on each package, especially my own address. That got so annoying, and this is probably like my best investment that I've made, and it wasn't even that expensive. I got these off of Vistaprint, and I think they were like $8 for like 10 sheets or something. It wasn't bad at all. These are really cute designs. They have little flowers on them. I love these, and I use them so often. It is such a big time saver for me, I didn't realize how much time I was wasting on just like writing my address on every single package, and I ship a lot of packages. All right, next up is reusable pouches. I love these. Most of the time I will use these for my smaller items like my jewelry, and I will just stick them inside, close them, put them in their packages, and you're done. I got these gold ones during Christmas time because they were so versatile. They can be used for any holiday really, but I love these. They're so tiny. But these ones are my favorite because, again, my aesthetic is kind of like florals and things like that. But these are definitely a must-have. I love these. I put my pop sockets in here, keychains, earrings, necklaces, bracelets, everything like that. And it's kind of nice because now my customers can reuse these for other things, and that's kind of cool. I believe these were like $15 for 100, but I would have to double check. I will definitely leave the link below, but they weren't bad at all, and I get so much use out of them. Next up is just having fun colored and fun patterned bubble envelopes. I love these. I ship these the most because I sell more jewelry than anything, I think. Those are my best sellers, but just having something other than a plain old USPS package and things like that. And actually these save you money. You'd be surprised. I think I had a pack of 200 of these for like $8. It's way cheaper to buy like the fun ones than it is to go through like USPS or even buy them from Walmart. And people kind of like it more because it's more fun and they have something to look forward to, and it's just, yeah, I mean, I get more excited when I'm getting my mail and I find a pink or a blue or a floral one or whatever. I also have these ones which are also floral. These are like the poly ones, I think they're called, but I will just use these to ship canvases and things like that, smaller canvases, that is, of course, with bubble wrap and all of that. But these are really cute themselves. But yeah, just like fun printed and fun colored bubble envelopes and poly envelopes and things like that. You don't have to, it's just, in my opinion, again, makes it more personal and your customers get more excited about it. Next up is my light box. I bought my light box for $12 or $13 off of Amazon, and again, I will link everything below. But my light box was one of my favorite purchases of 2019, especially if you own an Etsy shop and you have to photograph things closely, or you have small things that you need to photograph. A light box is amazing, and there's so many different ways to rearrange your items, but it just makes everything look so much more professional. This one just plugs into a USB port. Again, it was like $12 to $13, which isn't bad at all. You do not have to spend hundreds of dollars on a light box, even $50 on a light box. This one is such good quality, and I will leave a picture of it here. And these are some of the pictures that I took with my light box. Alright, next up is my backdrops. I love my backdrops. I actually bought this one off of Amazon. I think this was like $10. I don't think I have a link to this one anymore, but it's technically a tablecloth. But it just has like sequins on there, and this is rose gold. It's so pretty, and it makes my things look so nice. I don't always like model things on it, but I definitely use it in the background, and it kind of almost gives like a bokeh look to things. It looks really cool. I will put some pictures right here of the pictures that I've taken with this backdrop. I also have some like wood plank looking backdrops. It's actually just a cloth backdrop, but you can use so many different things as backdrops. I use the back of my trays for backdrops. I use my kitchen counters, my table, wicker baskets. There's just so many different possibilities, but my favorite is like bamboo and like wood and things like that. That's more at my alley, is like that wood feeling. So next up is staging, and some things are best left, you know, just minimalist and them by themselves and things like that. Most of the time when I'm taking pictures of the canvas, because again, I'm a full-time artist, but I'm also a jewelry maker and I make functional art. When I'm taking pictures of my canvases, I will not put any like staging things in them. It's just better to have the painting left as is because the painting speaks for itself. However, if I am doing pictures of my functional art, like coasters, serving trays, things like that, and if I'm especially doing like my jewelry, I'm going to have things to stage with. I keep a lot of I'm sick, so I have my Gatorade. I have a lot of different staging items, but my favorite is using just like seashells. I got this from the Dollar Tree. It's an entire bag of seashells, and especially if I'm doing like a jewelry line that is blue and things like that, I will put these little seashells. I also have like different plants and things like that. Actually, the plant hanging up there I got from Costco for $17, I think. I have it's pretty big. It wraps around my bedroom, and then I also have the rest of it out on my balcony, so it's pretty big. But a lot of times if I'm taking pictures, I'll just like take a piece, like a branch off of there, and then like put that next to whatever I'm photographing. I actually did use that with the canvas recently, and I will put the picture here. So you can use like plants, flowers. I even have like fake flowers that I'll use with jewelry. I will put another picture here. But there's just like so many different ideas that you can use for staging, and it makes things look a lot more personal, and people seem more drawn to the staged items than the non-staged items. But again, find what works best for you. You absolutely do not have to stage anything. If you like that minimal look, that's totally fine too. I even use crystals, if that's more up your alley. People will use like rocks and things like that, but I love putting together a good staging picture. So those are my top must-have items. Again, I will link everything below in the description. Sorry about my voice. I know I'm a little off today. It's just because I'm sick. But if you thought this video was helpful, then please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more videos on how to run a small business for artists and things like that, definitely hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions, I will do my best to answer them in the comments. Thanks for watching.